After 14 years in prison for gang-related violence, Joe Alaman, also known as Cricket, returned to his old neighborhood for the first time.
See?
What is that?
WF, same thing on my arm.
What does it mean?
White Fence. I put it there.
Joe was a member of White Fence, one of the original Latino street gangs in Los Angeles, with a history of violence dating back to the 1940s. So tell me about this mural.
I didn't think it was there, and wow, it is.
What's it for?
It's for, my homie was telling me it was for the kids, my two kids that got killed. And this is, I can take you right where it happened.
Do you want to do that? You sure? He took me in front of the apartment where in 1989, a rival gang shot the place up.
I was right here. 1520 North Normandy. My kids were right here in the front. And I went to the back to get the water hose to spray them a little bit. And a car comes out of this alley over here across the street. And they just let off some shots. And I came and I seen my kids laid on the floor. And my girlfriend at the time was shot in the stomach. She lost the baby in the stomach. So that's what happened.
Do you know who did it?
Yeah. I know who did it. I still won't say, but, you know, it's just, it's been dealt with.
By gang code, Joe wanted to get revenge himself. 1 month after the shooting, he went to find the killers. They found him first.
Exactly right here. I was just leaving the building. I was taking off, and they called my name. I looked back, and I was just about to shoot and just go like that, and the thing jammed, and I got hit once. They came and stood right over and put 3 more in my head, right here, and just tatted. You know, I guess they thought I was dead.
You been back here?
Nah, I never even stood here, man. Again, I'm just tripping like, man, I hope I don't give myself some bad karma or something. What a trip, though. This is where it happened.
After 2 months in a coma, Joe resumed gangbanging and ended up behind bars for 14 years. Do you feel like the same person?
Somewhat. And other ways, no. As far as like all the anger and the pain that I used to deal with all the time, no, I don't feel that no more. I've dealt with that.
Since getting out of prison last year, Joe has been working at Homeboy Industries, a Catholic charity in East LA. He works as a speaker and counselor to gangbangers trying to get out of their gang.
Jessica. Hi, this is Joe Limon from Homeboy Industries. How did the graduation go? Great. Oh, you were presented with a medal, huh? That's great.
We're here at Homeboy Industries, and this is a place where gang members and previous gang members can come and get help to try and turn their life around, to get job referrals and to get their tattoos removed, a whole bunch of different services. A lot of these people are either still in a gang or have recently gotten out of jail or are trying to get out of a gang. Joe tries to help gang members as if they are suffering from an addiction.
Just like it takes one recovering alcoholic to help another addict, it takes one recovering former gang member to help another active gang member, because we understand each other's issues.
While he works to help others, he's also struggling to find a new life for himself. Gangs operate by territory, so even being on the wrong block can be risky. I want you to tell me about what happened last night.
Last night, you see, I was at I decided to walk down the street over to Avenue 43rd and Figueroa, and some kids passed by on a stolen car, and they hit me up. It's something I deal with all the time. Meaning, they asked me where I was from, and I got smart with them. Like, what do you mean where I'm from? Where do you think I'm from? From Los Angeles. No, you know where you're at? And I'm like, yeah, I'm on 43rd and Figueroa. I just got smart with them. Well, they left. They busted U-turn and came back, and they started capping at me.
They started shooting at you?
Yeah, shooting at me. So I was like, there was a tree like that, a little fatter, but I got right in the side of it, and they just kept going, took off. I left the food that I had ordered there and just took off myself.
Another part of Joe's job at Homeboy Industries is to take his message to gang neighborhoods so that young people might learn from his mistakes. So you want to show us your name and your program?
Oh, it's right there. Wow. Right here.
Guest speaker.
Joel Armand from Homeboy Industries.
Did you ever think you'd be speaking at someone else's graduation?
Not really. Not really. I mean, it's an honor.
Mr. Joe Allman of Homeboy Industries. He is currently working with Homeboy Industries, and he is talking to people just like he will tonight about the ills of that life on the streets.
For me, getting into a gang was like signing an invisible contract, something I didn't know I was getting into. I really didn't have drug habits, but my habit was of gangs, because it was in gangs that I got acceptance. It was in gangs that I found a culture of my own. It was in gangs that I found my identity. It was in gangs that I can release the frustration, the anger, and the pain that was inflicted on me as a child. I'm out here just like giving speeches and stuff, and maybe trying to deter, maybe I may deter somebody else from following the same footsteps that I followed.
I feel like this, honestly, I really feel like this, that if I survived 4 bullets to the head, numerous riots in prison, you know, getting stabbed in the neck, being ran over, almost dying when I was a kid of tuberculosis, I mean, obviously I'm here for a reason, you know?